you can do, Mike? Huh?
Really?
Well, Carolyn, we can let Mama hold a little Tommy and he take a picture of that. But when Tommy gets old enough, you can see his
Great-grandmother.
great-grandmother, what she looked like when he was a baby. Every year's in about 2-3 hours. By nothing, the last.
Does, Guecho's sell a lot again?
Well, he buys a good bit in truck lot receipts, you know, through brokers. And then the other 10% or 20%, he buys from Gretcho's. And then when his truck is not in, he buys, you know, the shorts from us too.
He told you that, there's no other produce in the city. You know, they don't really have any good produce in the city at all, that outside of Gretcho's.
We're judging from where's Canalville we get their stuff?
They buy the direct.
Cause they have about the best. Swagman's has the worst.
But it's cheap stuff, huh?
Yeah, well, he does, but they got all this Filipina and Vietnamese and all the handling. And by the time they handle it once, 2 and 3 times, and by the time they stack it on a stand, it's beaten up. They don't know how to handle it. If you handle produce, look at it. Look at this way, Mom. Look that way. Look that way. Look at what they have.
Here it is. It was in one of the magazines.
He ain't taking that. Oh, yeah. Tommy boy.
Turn the other way, honey.
Look, he's wide awake now.
And his,
He's wide awake now.
the swing last night, that last 5 minutes.
They didn't survive.
Tommy,
Really?
look this way, baby.
Yeah, she has the swing
Tommy
that
boy.
kind of reclines a little bit.
You got me in there too? No? Scoot
No.
it over and make it in with it.
I don't think I
Yeah,
can get
Mom.
everybody.
Huh?
Come on.
Yeah, I can get everybody.
Come on.
Get it?
Yeah. Come on. Come on.
Not big enough to get all 3?
Yeah.
He must have it on Zoom.
Yeah.
Don't be too rough.
You guys are open?
Look at it. Yeah, he wants to laugh. Look at it. He wants to laugh. Look, he's laughing. Yeah. Come on, boy. Give me a shake. Give me a hand.
Get out of
Give me
here.
a shake. Give me a shake.
Yeah, good. Double hand.
Big feet.
Yeah, he's got his hand. His arms is long too in his hand.
Yeah.
He's gonna be big. He gonna be long. When he's about 9 years old, gonna be bigger than Cal.
I hope so.
Better be big.
When he be 9 years old, gonna be bigger than Cal. You know, you gonna eat soup over your mama's head. You gonna eat soup over your mama's head, huh? That pudding boy. Huh? Remember your great grandmother, huh?
I remember them, but I can't think of their name.
Put it up.
Wait, yeah. Her name was Dominica. Dominic.
Go over there again.
Then dressed
Sit up. Okay.
Her mother was named Felicia.
Your grandmother's name was Felicia?
Yeah.
No, her mother.
Your grandmother?
My grandmother was named Felicia Bova.
Bova?
B-O-V-A.
B-O-V-A.
She was her maiden, but Felicia Greco was a maiden name, and her married name was Bova. And her husband was named Frank Bova. That's my grandfather.
You got his eyes open.
But you
And
know
then
your
my great-grandmother, I didn't know, her name was Rosa.
No, that's just
No,
Uncle Moss.
Was it?
Yeah.
Rosa, R-O-S-A, Rosa.
Rosa.
R-O-S-E is Rose, but they called her Rosa.
Rosa.
And she was Greco,
Yeah.
G-R-E-C-O. And her husband, Rosa's husband was named what? Salvador.
Salvador.
Salvador Greco. That's your grandmother and grandfather, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And that's as far as I can know. I don't know anything more than that.
Who were the other ones?
What's that?
You'd have two,
You had a
you'd have four
great-great-grandmother.
you'd have four grandparents.
On your father's side.
Oh, my father's side.
On your father's side?
My father's side was named,
Benson?
no, my grandfather was named, I was named after him, Pierre. He was named Pierre Serio, my grandfather,
Yeah.
on
yeah,
my
but-
father's side.
Yeah,
And my grandmother was named, Marietta, what's that,
wait, no,
what's that name?
wait a minute, I forgot her name. No Marietta. Janetta,
Jeanette?
Janet, Giovanna. Giovanna, what Giovanna means?
Joanna.
Johanna.
Joanna Serio was my grandmother, and my grandfather was Pierre Serio. I'm named after
What was
him.
her maiden name? What was her maiden name?
Oh, I don't know.
What?
My grandmother's maiden name, I don't know.
Joanna.
Your in-laws,
Wait.
your mother-in-law, father-in-law, what was their maiden name? Do you
Wait a
know?
minute,
Her
I
maiden name?
can't think about her right now. Marsilia,
Oh, yeah.
Marsilia.
M-A-R-S-I-L-L.
M-A-R-S-I-G-L-I-A.
M-A-R-S-I-G-L-I-A, yeah, Marsiglia.
Was anybody raised in France?
My dad,
Your daddy? That's not why you were named Pierre, though.
that's why I was named Pierre, yeah.
Your
You see,
daddy was named?
the mother language in my father's house was French, not Italian.
Oh, really?
You mean Mamore's husband
Mama's,
was
no,
raised in France,
Mamore's,
or your
huh?
grandfather? Your daddy was raised in France, or your grandfather?
My daddy,
Or your daddy?
my daddy. My daddy was born in Cipolleau, Italy, but at about 16, 18 months old, his parents,
10 months old.
10 months old. He's 10 months old, his parents moved to France, a possession of France, which was Algeria. And,
Algeria.
yeah, and they come up as French people. In other words, my father's people, the mother language in that house was French. They spoke nothing but French. Of course, they knew Italian too. They spoke Italian occasionally, but most of the language in the house was French. And they called me Pierre, which is a French name. Little Pierre was Pierrot. She still called me Pierrot. Little Pierre,
Well, how old was your husband when he died?
38.
What?
My dad, when he died, 38, 39.
39.
39.
What?
When was that? When did he die?
39 years old.
What year?
Huh?
What
What
year
year?
did he die?
I don't remember.
I was,
that.
wait, I was 5.5 years old.
Yeah.
Say 6. 6, I'm 67, at
You were
63
born in
years,
1917.
1917.
Frank was born
Wait,
in
I was,
1922.
I'm born in 1917, it'd be 1920, by 1923 died. Cause I was
What did he
about
die
5.5 years
Yeah.
old,
Heart attack?
heart attack, yeah. Huh?
Bad. So, but you were born here in,
Yeah.
in this country?
My mother was born here too.
Oh, you were born here too? Oh, I see.
My mother was born here in New Orleans. I was too.
What year was that?
I was born in, my mother, she was born in 1893,
1891.
1891. Wait a minute, 1891 and 93, 94.
Could be 94.
1891, yeah. October the 22nd, 1891. And I was born at April 11, 1917,
And your
Goes back
brother was born in 1922.
of October.
The little bear boy was 4 months old when my husband died. His brother. 4 months old.
4 or 6, huh?
4 months old.
Over. So,
You could remember your daddy a
I
little bit.
remember a little bit about it, but
Well,
I
not your
can
brother, how could
remember,
your brother
I can
remember?
remember when I used to be mischievous and he used to holler at me, "Reste tranquille, Pierrot."
Yeah,
It's French.
yeah.
He said, "Behave yourself, be quiet, Pierre."
What
I
did
remember
he do
that.
for a living?
He was a baker. They were the originators of the Dauphine Bakery.
Yeah,
The originators, him and Miss Jake Messina, they initiated the first new bakery.
How tall was he?
How tall?
Short. You're short.
Man, I'll never forget them
Oh, how
days.
tall was my dad?
Huh?
He wasn't too tall, huh?
Yeah,
He was
but
about
he's a
5'5", I think he was.
Like Frank.
Like Frank
Just
5'4".
a little bit, not much.
He was about 5'5" or 5'4".
No
Short.
wonder we.
I'll never forget that place, though.
Where was that?
One night, I was looking for him in the bed. I said, "Where's the baby?"
How old was that then?
For you.
Huh? It was almost near 2 years old.
Oh,
And,
it's not time to walk around, huh?
Yeah. Not that it wasn't walking around, it was a little before 2 years old. So I look in the bed, I didn't see you in the bed. I said, "That's funny." So I got up, I went to the next room, and I said, "Mary," she said, "What's the matter?" I says, "I don't see Pierrot in the bed." "Oh," she said, "Go ahead."
Piero, that's me.
She got up, my friend we was living next to one another.
They were in partners.
I says, "I don't see the baby in the bed." Oh, she said, "Go on." I said, "Come see." She looked, she says, "It's not here." I said, "Go back and look in your room. Maybe the baby walked there." He wasn't there either. I don't think I had a drop of blood in my hands. I got so scared. But after I learned that some people told me that place was haunted.
Oh,
It was haunted. So we couldn't find him. Stayed a while, I started crying. And the other lady said, don't start screaming. Said, "Don't worry, we're gonna find out where he's at." So when I heard
I
that,
probably was hiding in the corner somewhere, you know.
no, in the barrel of flour. He was in the barrel of flour.
You could have smothered
You
to
could have
death.
smothered to death. Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess the haunted people who had him in the flour.
No, such thing.
Ah.
I just was mischievous, I was a boy. That's how I had
Where
my
was
finger.
that at?
On 7-Eleven Dolphin.
7-Eleven Dolphin.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's between
Orleans and
and
St. Peter.
St. Peter. In the quarter. I was so mischievous that I had my finger got cut off.
Yeah, he was in the kitchen where I was cooking. Right away, I didn't miss him. And when I missed him, I run to go see where he was in the back. And when he went in the back, I seen the man with him on his shoulder and all the blood. I got scared. And the man didn't even stop. He ran to the hospital. And
You see, they had the big dough mixers, you know, these big revolving wheels? And my daddy was there, they were mixing up the dough, man. The thing was from there to there wide. And I was approaching there and was saying, "See, you see," and the noise of the machine. Yeah,
Did you
the
figure
noise of the machine, my dad
Did you
didn't see
figure
me.
it?
And then when I put my finger there and they started to pull me in, he turned, well, he turned around in time to stop the wheel,
Oh,
because
they
it
got
would
rid
pull
of
my
that.
whole arm in there. But I had pointing like this, and this man stopped.
Yeah, but Jake caught you in time. You
They
could have
caught-
put your whole
Oh,
arm
that's what I said,
aside.
they caught the thing intact, and
And
I
that
lost my
man took
arm.
the baby and never even stopped. Jake took the baby and ran off. He never even waited for you.
How
He
old
took
were
the
you
kid.
then?
He took you and ran off to the hospital.
How old was he?
I was there about 18 months.
Yeah, about 18 months.
I just had started walking on. I don't remember that.
Well, where y'all from in Italy then?
Huh?
If you must have been pretty close to France if you were, your family, where were you from in Italy?
Cefalù, from the island of Sicily.
You know where that's
Well,
at?
now
Yeah.
that's where Mom and
Yeah.
her parents are from.
There's
That's
Sic-
way down.
There's Sicily, Palermo, all that's in the boot. Island of Sicily,
That's
the
the
boot of
southern
Italy.
tip of Italy, huh?
Huh?
Isn't that the southern tip of Italy?
That's the southern part of Italy.
Uncle Teddy is from
That's
the
not
north.
Sicily?
He
It is
likes
Sicily.
that.
What is on Sicily?
See, that's what he
It
likes.
is the island of Sicily. Like New Orleans, Louisiana, or Sicily, Louisiana. And Cefalù, Sicily. Like Cefalù is the city, and Sicily was the state.
Yeah.
Cefalù, Sicily, Palermo, Sicily, and all that Canada, Algiers, New Orleans, that's the same difference. All Louisiana.
Want some water?
Well, you probably still have some relatives over there.
Probably so. You think you got relatives over there yet? No, they must,
Oh,
probably,
no.
they must be long gone and died.
Yeah. All my father's relatives are all in Boston.
Oh, they all came over here.
Yeah, they're all in Boston.
Boston.
You still got,
They all got
one.
jumped on that boat to come to the land of the new land of new riches. They all got that boat and came over here.
mhm.
Should have stayed there and gotten the mafia.
Raining again?
The mafia,
We were gonna have
the
rain
mafia
all
come out of,
night.
the mafia's originated from Palermo, you know?
Yeah, they used to call them the Black Hand.
The black hands.
Black
Yeah.
hand?
Black hands, yeah. They're noted for being a black hand.
They was to kill people.
I got a club home, it's about that high. And then all the time, they say all burn hands like that. It's a black hand, that's a symbol of the mafia.
When did that start?
That mafia? Oh, it's illegal, I have no
Long
idea.
time?
Yeah, way
Years?
back, way back. The mobsters, that's all it was.
It's like a gang.
There's the gang, it's,
Gangsters.
they should take over the law. If they didn't like this something, the mobsters go over there and take it over with guns and
They didn't like a man, they'll kill that man and you won't know where that man disappeared. Nobody don't know where he's gone, whether he's dead or alive.
They still can't find the man in this country, Hoffman. They never did know where Hoffman disappeared to.
Hopper?
Hopper or Hoffman?
Hopper.
Hopper.
18 and 90. Wasn't there some kind of deal here in New Orleans that a bunch of Italians got killed back in the
There were 6
1800s?
Italians were hung unjustly because they
That's when
figured,
they killed the chief.
but they didn't kill a chief that time. It was those Irish people, like
Yeah.
Irish jail. They blamed it on
What,
Italians.
that's cheap?
When was that?
Back in,
18?
Oh, that's all right.
78 or?
no.
98?
Cheap you talking
No,
about?
it ain't that long.
No, it was,
About 35 years, yeah.
no, it's got to be more than 35 years, man. It's around,
I know it's a long time.
don't you think it's around 1910, 1915, around that?
Well, it could be then.
When they kidnapped the Lamanna baby, you remember? They held him for ransom.
The funeral policy?
Mr. Costa was the one that
They
kidnapped
their
the
mother-in-law's
little Lamanna
twin.
boy.
There was,
This man, Mr. Costa, he was the one that kidnapped little Lamanna boy.
They killed him, huh?
Well, there must have been some bad blood. What happened?
Man.
They killed the baby?
Yeah,
There
little
was what?
boy.
Yeah.
Must have been
Because
some bad
one of
blood
the
in the
Took
community
him,
or something.
took him over the river. One of the gangsters was living over the river, and he had his wife, and this man told his wife, just watch, don't let him go out the house. Let him stay inside, don't let him go out. So one man happened to go over the river, and his name was Mr. DeRosa. And he happened to see the little boy. And he asked him, where you live? He told the little boy. And he showed him in the house where they lived. And when he seen him, this man right away to seen that was the little Lamanna boy. So he went back to, he was in a country, I believe in Canada. Yeah, it was in Canada. And that's where they had the little boy. And when Mr. DeRosa came back to New Orleans, and he found out Mr. Costa was the one that had kidnapped the little boy.
the Lamanna boy.
Yeah, and
They
Mr.
figured Lamanna
Costa,
had plenty of money,
yeah,
and they held the boy for ransom then.
and the Lamanna boy, the Lamanna boy, he was staying with these people. And when Costa found out that this man from Canada found out that that man Costa had went in town to tell him that he found a little boy in Canada. So before he went back, they got to the man's house. They seen that he was there before he killed him. And one the man that was Mr. DeRosa, he went back to New Orleans and went tell him that the little boy is in Canada. And before he went in Canada, somebody else went to this man, and before this man done anything, he killed the little boy. He
Yeah,
put
but
a
what-
towel in his mouth and choked him to death.
Without getting the ransom?
They never got no ransom.
They never got the
They
ransom.
never got no ransom.
How old was
The little man, the boy?
Little boy,
He was about,
little boy was about 6 or 8 years old. About 6 years
about
old.
between 5 and 6 years old, they kidnapped
About
him.
6 years old it was.
And that's when they hung all those guys?
And I had to kill that.
Oh,
little
no,
boy.
no, that was a little after. That was after they killed those 6 Italians. They hung them. They
Yeah.
said, who killed the chief?
Yeah,
Who killed the chief? They said there was 6 Italians killed and they hung them all.
yeah.
That was before, wasn't it?
What? The minor was before,
Oh,
yeah.
Lamanna was before?
Yeah.
Lamanna was before. And there was 6 Italians that they claimed they killed the police chief. They hung those 6 fellas.
Well, that was Uncle Sal's mother's.
That's Uncle
Twin
Sal's,
Mhm.
Uncle Sal's, yeah.
Brother.
No,
Yeah, Sal Morona's.
no,
His
Ms.
mother's-
Marone's twin.
Oh, wait a minute, no,
His
no.
mother's twin.
Yeah.
Who?
Sal, either Jenny's,
And Janet's mother-in-law was a little boy,
They
that
got
kidnapped was her twin.
Her
It was
twin.
a boy.
Oh,
She
really?
was she was a twin boy and a girl.
Olivia was the
Yeah.
little boy. I mean, the little girl.
Uh-huh.
Well, did y'all used to know Marcelo? Carlos Marcelo?
I know him personally.
Oh, you do?
Through business, through the program.
Marcella's still living, they got
He's
Marcella.
in jail right
Huh?
now. He's in jail.
He's in jail? Now again? He's got plenty of money, he's a rich man.
Well,
You know where Marcella lives?
he's in jail, but he lives with all the comforts at home all right now.
You know where he lives? Across the street from Rita's house. That's where Marcella's living.
I know
Across the
his
street
brother.
from Rita's
I
house.
know his brother Joe. and
Rita's daughter was growing
and
up
then
with
Joe's
him.
son, little Joey. I know them all, yeah.
And
You
when
say he's
Rita
not a crook?
found out
Huh?
who Marcella
You
was,
say he's not a
she
crook?
made her daughter stop going out with him.
Your governor here is a crook. They're all crooks. Always.
Yeah, but how much is Marcelo really into?
How much, what?
Is he nationwide?
Well, I guess so.
People in Las
He was
Vegas
part of,
sure know.
he was part of their family nationwide. You know, they
People-
little by little have been breaking all that up. And so
Who's that
like
now?
Marcelo,
Well, I know he's known in Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. Shit, that was-
Shoot, we
You
gotta
can know
know
how
for
good he was
sure.
in Las Vegas, which will cost y'all nothing when I sent y'all there.
Did he get started here, in New Orleans? Is that where he got started?
You
Yeah,
satisfied?
right here, yeah,
You
no,
born
no,
and raised- you born
Carlos
and-
Marcelo, no. Originally, they all, their clan is from Tampa, Florida. Their headquarters was in Tampa. And then they branched off here to New Orleans. To New Orleans, to Las Vegas. Boy, they had one connection there, you couldn't beat it. Ask her, when they were hiring Margaret went to Las Vegas, it didn't cost them a nickel to go to any of the shores, anywhere.
Why they give him everything free?
Sure, my friends would call us.
Huh?
Baby
My friends would
Matazza.
call us.
Who?
They just called the captain over there. They had captains and lieutenants
But
all
they
down.
know you?
Yeah, and the captains and lieutenants, so I sent it to the captain over there. And that was it.
What was his name? Mariano?
Yeah, Mariano.
That's kind of a strange story.
Mariana
They are
had the
typical.
Scotchiana.
Gorillas, huh?
They're
Didn't
typical.
didn't
You
y'all
know,
pay
kind
for
you
one?
see on
Didn't y'all
TV?
pay for one show? They told me y'all paid for one show. They call you tonight and give you your money back. They come back
You
too.
were mad.
Give them their money back.
He was aggravated that we did
You had a debt to pay to somebody.
it. Yeah.
What goes on in this world?
That was all through Marcelo, huh? Well, you must know him pretty well then.
Well, he's got some connection. He had some
Well,
connection.
we know his
Baby
his
Matazza.
friends too that are in with Marcelo. Really, not really
When did
Marcelo.
Baby
Well, I know
Matazza?
Marcelo.
I know, but I mean,
In water
He
county?
got
Yeah.
through Matassa. Didn't they go to Las
Well,
Vegas?
yeah,
you know.
well, you see, Mother, they don't want you to be talking all of that. You see, they don't like to
What
be.
was,
Baby Matazza, what she's trying to do is, my close friend, we come up together in the neighborhood, and if you're correct, well, he was a lieutenant for myself.
Baby Matazza is your school buddy?
Yeah, we come from out,
Baby Matazza?
you know Baby Matazza?
No, but I've heard of it.
Well, he come from the same neighborhood.
Johnny Matassa's son?
No, the other one, the one on Barrack Street.
Oh, yeah, that's his cousin.
The cousin, the other one.
Which
And,
wonder you can get into it.
well, Baby wanted to make me a lieutenant at that time too, so.
Yes, yeah. I mean, as if we were interested in that.
No, I said, no, man, I got too many interests. I said, I'm playing music, I'm in the produce business, I have no time to dedicate with y'all. I said, okay.
What were they doing back then? Bootlegging?